Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to talk about concept of closed economy and open economy. Closed economy and open economy. Closed economy is an economy which has no transactions or exchange of goods and services with any other countries. In other words, neither it exports and any goods and services to other countries, nor does it import any goods or services from other countries. There are only three sectors in a closed economy: household sector, business sector, and government sector. Closed economy is such type of economy which does not participate in any type of foreign exchange. Closed economy does the or transaction in the territory of nation. In the present time, it is very scarce to find, but in case of North Korea, we can see such type of economy. And open economy. Open economy is an economy which has transaction or exchange of goods and services with other countries. In other words, it can import as well as exports goods and services. There are four sectors in an open economy: household sector, business sector, government sectors, and foreign sector. So we must conclude that in case of closed economy, there is only domestic transactions happened, and in case of open economy, there is all type of transactions are happen, and we should include uh, foreign sector income also in GDP of open economy. And in case of closed economy, both GDP and GNP same, because no citizens are allowed to go foreign country and no foreigners are allowed to enter the domestic nation. So in case of closed economy, GDP is equal to GNP. But in case of open economy, GDP and GNP both are not equal. Now, difference between closed economy and open economy. At first, closed economy. An economy having no economic relation with other countries is called closed economy. In closed economic nation, all the activities are conducted in the territory of nation. Then number two, it does not borrow and lend money to the foreign country. It does not give money to foreigners and it does not take money from foreigners. Then next number, it is not engaged in export and imports of goods and services. It produces goods for its, itself, and it does not take or it does not give any type of goods and services to others. In closed economy, labor cannot move across the border of the country because all the laborers are employed in their own country. And closed economy, GDP equals to GNP. In the present time, it is not a realistic concept. We cannot find exactly this type of economy in this modern era. Then it is a imaginary these days because most of the countries adopted the concept of open economy and they implement the mm, foreign transaction in their uh, transactions. So it is rare in this present time. And open economy. Open economy having economic relations with other countries is called open economy. It is engaged in export and imports of goods and services. Open means open for all nations, either domestic transaction or foreign transaction, and they can export as well as import for the basic requirements. It can borrow or lend money to the foreign country. It can give money to foreigners, and it can take or receive the money from foreign countries. In open economy, labor can move across the border of the country. We can move the labor from one border to another border of nation, because they are uh, easy to go and easy to come for their employment. Then GDP may not equal GNP in open economy. It is a realistic concept. All the countries have foreign relation in this present time. So open economy is the present times world's economy, and we had of applying in this present time such type of economy in practice in the world, and we all are practicing open economic concept for the utilization of all resources which are available in the world. Now, difference between real GDP and nominal GDP. What is real GDP and what is nominal GDP? Real GDP is calculated as the constant price, and it is determined for certain period of time. But nominal GDP is calculated at the current market price. It is calculated by observing and by finding the present market price. Real GDP, the change in real GDP is due to the change in output. Real GDP can be changed due to the change of output. But in case of nominal GDP, the change in nominal GDP is due to the change in the price in market. Real GDP reflects the actual performance of the economy because it takes a certain period of time, and nominal GDP does not reflect the actual performance of the economy because the price of any goods and services will was fast fallen up and down, and it is not in constant rate. Then real GDP can be calculated by uh, fixing a price P0 into quantity 1, P0 into quantity 2, fixed price multiplied by the various quantities of various goods. And in case of nominal GDP, we should calculate nominal GDP by calculating the present price of all goods. Price of one goods into quantity of one goods, price of second goods into quantity of second goods, and so on up to the price of n goods into quantity of n goods. Now, GDP deflator. GDP deflator is defined as the measurement of relative change in the current level of prices in comparison to the level of prices in the base year. GDP deflator is the ratio of nominal GDP in the given year to the real GDP of the same year multiplied by 100. Therefore, GDP deflator is equal to nominal GDP divided by real GDP into 100. In the same way, nominal GDP is equal to real GDP into GDP deflator divided by 100. Real GDP. Nominal GDP divided by GDP deflator into 100. Then rate of inflation. Change in GDP deflator divided by GDP deflator of the previous year into 100. We use this GDP deflator to calculate rate of inflation. Now, measurement of national income. We can measure the national income in three different ways. One is product method. With the help this method, national income is measured in the form of total product obtained from the value of each goods and services of each economic sector. The main component of product methods are as follows. Number one, primary sector product. It includes agro product, fishery, forestry product, and mining product, which is considered as a primary product, as a raw products. Then secondary sector product, it includes manufacturing, construction, electricity, water supply, and so on. We use this product as a final product. Then tertiary sector product, it includes banking, insurance, transport and communication, trade and commerce, health, education, and other services. Then the net factor income from abroad. It is the difference between receipt from foreign countries and payment to the foreign countries. So GDP is equal to the sum of all A, B, C, and D type of product. And GNP is equal to GDP plus NFIA. NFIA means net factor income from abroad, and NNP means GNP minus depreciation. There are two types of product method. Final product method. Final product method is the money value of the final goods and services produced during a year. So national income is measured by finding the market value of all final goods and services produced in the economy during a year. In final product method, GDP is equal to A plus B plus C, which have shown in previous slide, and it does not include NFIA, but GNP includes NFIA. GDP plus NFIA. NNP is equal to GNP minus depreciation, and national income means national product at factor cost. Factor cost, that means NNP minus net indirect taxes. Then value added method. GDP, the sum of total of the value added by different producing units in their production process. Value added means sales value of output minus cost of intermediate goods. In value added method, we should calculate, or we should add only the increment of the price of intermediate goods to calculate the GDP. Then income method. Income methods considers payments made to the all productive resources of the country in the form of wage, interest, rate, and profit. We provide wage to labor, we provide interest to capital, we provide rent to landholders, and we provide profit to organizers. And including this all, GDP means uh, compensation of employees plus rent plus wage plus interest plus profit plus mixed income plus depreciation plus net indirect tax in income method. And where GNP is equal to GDP plus NFIA, NNP is equal to GNP minus depreciation, and national income, NI means NNP at factor cost, that means NNP minus net indirect tax. Then expenditure method. Expenditure method. The expenditure methods measures the national income from the side of expenditure on final products in an economy during an accounting year. In this method, we can calculate national income by summing of all consumption expenditure, investment expenditure made by all individuals, the government expenditure and net foreign investment within a year. The components of national income in expenditure method are as follows. Private consumption expenditure, which is denoted by C, gross private domestic investment, which is denoted by I, government expenditure, which is denoted by Z, and net export, that is the difference between exports and imports, X minus M. In this way, GDP is equal to C plus I plus Z plus X minus M, and where GNP is equal to GDP plus NFIA. Similarly, NNP means national income at factor cost, NNP national product, net national product at factor cost, that is national income. NNP means GNP minus depreciation, total value of national product minus the value of depreciation of investment. Then national income means NNP minus net indirect taxes. So we can calculate these three different way to the all national income in country, and all national income calculation process give the same result by different way.